Good evening, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. MBKS launches BODYCAM initiative for its enforcement officer to boost public trust. Sarawakians flood SPAY global offices in anticipation of SKAS. And in world news, South Korea police raid JEJU airport over a fatal crash. The Kuching South City Council, MBKS, has officially launched its BODYCAM initiative for enforcement officers, marking a significant step towards enhancing public safety. Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian praised the initiative, expressing hope that all 24 local councils across Sarawak will adopt similar technology, with MBKS leading the way as the first to implement the initiative.
The Public Health, Housing and Local Government Minister stressed that the BODYCAM initiative enhances accountability and public trust while reducing complaints.
But we also want to so that all this will enhance that is to give people confidence that everything is recorded. Then it's protect you and protect the public, also protect the enforcement officer.
Dr. Sim highlighted that BODYCAMs protect officers from false claims, ensure objective incident reviews, and address privacy concerns by safeguarding both residents and officers. He added that the initiative supports Sarawak's vision for digital transformation and smart city development.
A BMW iX electric SUV caused a commotion earlier today when it lost control and rammed into 7 parked vehicles in front of a bank at 3rd Mile, Jalan Tun Datuk Patinggi Haji Ahmad Zaidi Adrus. Kuching District Police Chief ACP Muhammad Farhan Lee Abdullah confirmed the incident occurred around 11:30 a.m., involving a total of 7 vehicles. The crash is believed to have happened after the BMW driver lost control and collided with the parked cars. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. Police are urging the owners of the affected vehicles to assist in the investigation. They are advised to visit the nearest police station or contact the investigating officer through the numbers shown on the screen. The SPAY Global Office in Kuching has become a lifeline for many as people flock there to update their information and resolve issues with their SPAY Global accounts in order to achieve the Sarawak Basic Needs Assistance SKAS. For many, the hope of receiving the aid is a chance to ease their daily burdens. TVS earlier today spoke with several SKAS beneficiaries who were there to reactivate their suspended accounts, expressing gratitude for the support that will help them manage their families' needs.
So tujuan kami situ based on sebelum tu kami cek dalam apps, kami pun si layak, so wife kami lah yang layak, so kiranya kini tu renew untuk nombor phone and then yang pun account dah suspended bah, so kira nya nak mula malit dong ada rezeki untuk dana 800 lah tadi bah.
Timothy Vern, a security guard at the Sarawak Cultural Village, said he had difficulty logging into his account.
Nak update Sarawak Pay kami sebab Sarawak Pay kami saya login lah dengan tukar nombor telefon baru lah.
Yan, a housewife, also required assistance to open an SPAY Global account for the first time.
Kami datang sebab kami first time masuk Sarawak Pay nak, just kami datang situ nak mula. Kami situ macam ni cara mau pula nak, kami datang situ lah sebab banyak kali dah kami pula, tapi si dapat.
Although the SPAY Global office was crowded, security officer Jono Paiman didn't mind waiting.
Kita tetap bekerja, kita pasal kita bagi masa kita lah untuk biar kita tunggu lama pun sudah hal lah. Bukan kita selalu kita tu kita sudah Sarawak ada memberi rancangan kita tu lah untuk membantu orang yang kos rendah, sara hidup itu pun agak tinggi. Terima kasih untuk bantuan Sarawak Pay lah. Mungkin membantu rakyat yang kurang upaya lah. Sebab kasih Abang Jo semua dengan untuk orang yang seperti kami orang tu lah.
A similar sentiment was expressed by housewife Rosana Bawi, who was delighted that the 800 ringgit aid for households will help with her family's expenses.
Untuk ke peranjan biar sekolah, banjaran dapur-dapur ya. Terima kasih ya Bang Jo, tolong bantuan orang Sarawak tu. Bantu mak ibu-ibu suri rumah.
The SKAS aid, which includes 800 ringgit for households, 400 ringgit for senior citizens, and 250 ringgit for single individuals, will be distributed through the SPAY global app. This initiative, announced by Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Joritun Openg, during the November Sarawak budget presentation, aims to provide crucial support to eligible beneficiaries.
Welcome back. The attendance rate for the Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia SPM 2024 candidates has reached 97%. Education Minister Fadlina Sidek, a total of 402,956 candidates have registered for the SPM 2024 written examination at 3,370 examination centres nationwide.
According to Fadlina, the Education Ministry is still updating the data, as approximately 10,000 candidates have yet to confirm their attendance for the annual examinations.
Ini kehadiran yang baik, maknanya kita sedang masih lagi dalam proses untuk update. Ya? Masih ada lagi yang belum maknanya mengenal pasti dan mengesahkan kehadiran mereka, ada lebih kurang 10,000 lagi. Jadi kita harap kehadiran ini dapat kita pertingkatkan untuk memastikan anak-anak kita hadir ke peperiksaan SPM.
According to Fadlina, 44,968 volunteer exam invigilators, including retired teachers, have been appointed to assist throughout the SPM 2024 examination period. Fadlina said the appointment of volunteers fulfill the Education Ministry's target of having at least 20% of such staffing in every state.
South Korean police earlier today raided the offices of JEJU Air and the operator of Muan International Airport as part of the probe into the fatal crash of Boeing 737-800 plane that killed 179 people. The flight was carrying 181 people from Thailand to South Korea on Sunday when it issued a Mayday call and barely landed before slamming into a barrier, killing everyone aboard except 2 flight attendants pulled from the burning wreckage.
Authorities carried out search and seizure operations at the Muan Airport, where Flight 2216 crashed, a regional aviation office in the southwestern city, and JEJU Air's office in the capital Seoul. Police said a search warrant was issued and approved on charges of professional negligence resulting in death. South Korean and U.S. investigators, including from Boeing, have been combing the crash site since the disaster to establish a cause, with both black boxes found and decoding work ongoing.
파손된 비행 기록 장치는 국내에서 자료 추출이 불가한 것으로 판단됨에 따라 미 교통안전위원회와 협조를 통해 미국으로 이동하여 분석하는 방안을 오늘 합의하였고.
South Korea has also announced it will inspect all Boeing 737-800 aircraft operated by its carriers, focusing on the landing gear, which appears to have malfunctioned during the Sunday crash. South Korea's acting President Choi Sang-mok said today that immediate action must be taken if that probe uncovered any issues with the aircraft model. The accident is the worst ever disaster in South Korea's aviation history.
The Palestinian Authority on Wednesday ordered the suspension of broadcasts by Qatar-based Al Jazeera across the Palestinian territories. The official Wafa news agency reported that the PA accused the network of airing inciting content.
The report said the decision includes temporarily freezing the work of all journalists, employees, crews, and affiliated channels until their legal status is rectified due to Al Jazeera's violations of the laws and regulations in Palestine. It added that the decision comes in response to Al Jazeera's insistence on broadcasting inciting content and reports characterized by misinformation, incitement, sedition, and interference in Palestinian internal affairs. Hamas condemned the decision to ban the network, while Islamic Jihad, allied with Hamas in the Gaza Strip, also criticized the decision. Tensions between the Doha-based network and the Fatah movement of Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas have risen in recent weeks following the channel's coverage of clashes between Palestinian security forces and militants in Jenin. The network is already banned from broadcasting from Israel amid a long-running feud with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government, which has only worsened during the ongoing genocide in Gaza.
One person has died and at least 7 others were slightly injured in an explosion involving a Tesla Cybertruck outside of Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas on Wednesday. Authorities are now investigating whether the incident is connected to a deadly attack in New Orleans earlier on Wednesday.
Smoke was first seen coming from the vehicle, which had stopped in front of the hotel entrance, followed by a large explosion. U.S. intelligence agencies are investigating a possible link between a terrorist attack in New Orleans and the explosion of this Cybertruck.
We are investigating a number of leads, and I'm not prepared to release any of that information to you just yet. I can tell you that there are 7 victims right now that sustained injuries from the explosion. All of those have been reported to me at this point as minor injuries.
Both vehicles involved were rented by the same car-sharing app. While authorities are calling it a coincidence, they say it's a detail worth investigating further. The Tesla Cybertruck is under scrutiny due to Elon Musk's close ties with President-elect Donald Trump. Musk, who is set to lead a Trump commission on government spending, stated on social media that the explosion was unrelated to the vehicle itself.
Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching and have a good night.